Right, we're ready to start the under.
Well, here we have some men from the past here, and we have Belleek men, Fermanagh men, all standing together here. Have we any Curlia men? No one here at the moment. They're in a very deep discussion here. Jack Gormley's after saying the cause of the whole trouble now was bad refereeing.
Bad refereeing, a lot of it. A lot of it was bad refereeing, definitely. You brought your own referee with you, and of course he always gave the best fair play to the team that he was with. And it happened all over them times. But the way there was a rule, if when you travelled, you brought the referee went with you. When you know the referee going with you, but he wasn't going to give the other team good fair play.
He wouldn't have got coming over you. I think he wouldn't have got coming over you to have a chance.
Well, do you think the refereeing has improved much nowadays?
If you listen to this one, is Jimmy Rourke living or dead? He's dead. Well, we played a football match in Erne. You were at it. And Erne scored a goal. And Hughie, your brother, said to Jimmy Rourke, said to him, what will I do? Hughie said to Jimmy Rourke, if you give it to him, you can walk home.
That was Erne, Jack. That was Erne.
What year was that in, do you know?
That was the year of the Erne League, the Red League. It was 1938. 1938. Yes, 38, the year of the Red League.
Did you win the league that year?
You won out the competition that year.
Why was it called the Red League?
Because they broke away from the county board, and 6 teams competed: Belleek, Fermanagh, Belleek, Perrigo, Erne and Cavan Cross. And No, Cachalard wasn't it? Perrigo.
Tell you, the reason was that some teams had been suspended in Fermanagh and some teams in Donegal, and they held, which is probably true, yet that there were a crowd of hooks running the county board in both counties. So we set up a kind of a provisional government on the border. But it all went until the big disputes came up, and then the big disputes, there was no one to resolve them because some of the players wouldn't be said by the authority that was ruling. So after about 6 months, Thomas, we were invited back again into the folds. So we all went back.
1939, all teams went back to Fermanagh County Board again.
So 1939 you're all playing under Fermanagh County Board again. Well, do you recall...
Contested the final, the junior final against Belleek, played at Elmerson.
Belleek was a junior team at that time then?
There were nearly all junior teams that time. And then in the war years, it was nearly all junior, owing to the difficulties, transport and no patrol, they were nearly all played in the juniors.
Well, did you play on the green at that time?
Yeah, oh yes, we played in the green, sure. Yeah, at Moramina, yeah.
And did you get big crowds to the matches?
Oh, we did. Oh, that was a good crowd turned out for it, yes.
Gerry,
that's the only way you had supporting the team.
That was the way you raised the money at that time, by the crowds?
Gerry, we cycled to Derragonley, and we cycled to Cashel, and we cycled to Everton. We cycled all over. There was no transport in the war years. We went all on bicycles, all cycled.
And you played your match after cycling. Do you think you'd get the boys nowadays to do that?
I seen Hughie McGorn. You wouldn't get them. Hard now to get them into a car. I saw Hughie McGorn, myself, and Pat McGorn. We used to cycle across somewhere, a lane across here down to Cashel to play for Cashel and cycle back again.
I cycled down there too, and went to Cashel to play. Yeah.
And how did you see the football then as compared to now?
Well, it was more physical, but there was it was more like old Kerry football, kick and catch. The big men lorded it, of course, you see, and I think the the Mulek team was feared all over Fermanagh. It's not an exaggeration to say that. And certainly, I went to work one time in Rosslea, and the big McGorns and the big Connors was the only ones they knew about, you know. And, well, McKinney was a kind of a... McKinney, I suppose, was the most skillful player.
He was the most skillful player.
He had a great head, and he was always on the ball.
A lot of Mulek's success was due to one man, I think, Thomas McGorn and his kick out.
And the full back couldn't be beat.
I played against
Yes, I heard he could kick her 80 yards.
I played against him, and from the kick out on his side, I was standing 14 yards of my own, catching the ball.
Well, did you kick her with the toe, Thomas?
No. He hit him at the top of my foot.
And you when you were kicking, you turned into it. You spun her into you, didn't you? You often tried, but I never could make it.
The only ones I ever seen playing the same type of football was the Kerry men. When they were kicking the ball out, it was exactly as Thomas McGorn
None of
kicked
the
it.
Kerry men can kick a ball as far as Thomas McGorn could kick her.
Well, we have a see Shawnee McCaffrey there. Shawnee, did you play with these men?
With the most of them.
What position did you play, Shawnee?
All places in the field. Everywhere from the centre field, forward, back and all.
And Philip Keown, I heard your name mentioned. You played with Drumavante. Come over here to hear you.
Sons of full back.
Well, did you ever play with... You didn't play with Mulek, no?
No, but I played often against them.
Well, would you be safer playing with them?
I wouldn't make any difference.
You were able to hold your own.
It was supposed to be a real rough team, you know, but it was just big, strong men. You know, you give it and take it.
Thomas kicked the ball from 70 yards out and broke a man's arm behind the goal when he put up his hand to catch her.
When did that happen?
A while back.
40.
In 46 or 47.
Yeah, about that.
His arm was broken.
No, he wasn't a man, he was only a young.
Where did that take place?
No, it wasn't.
Sprit Park. In Sprit Park in Lower.
The Sprit Park in Lower.
Some disagreement there, but I think it...
The man who could hit the ball hardest was Big Hughie McGorn, because he did something that no one else ever did.
What was that?
He stuck a Ballyshannon goalie on the fork of an ash tree, and he had to be sawed out, and they broke 2 hatchets, getting them out of the fork of the tree.
Where did this happen at?
Well, it happened at the back of Molly Garvin's, and you know where that is.
Yes, yes.
And in fact, you'll be hearing more about it tonight.
There must be a song about it.
There's a song about it.
Well, Eddie McCaffrey, you played with that team as well. Was there any one particular game that stands out in your mind?
No, they were all good games. There was no bad one, and especially ones in Fermanagh. And we hardly ever was beating it. I don't think ever we were beating Fermanagh. We won all the games.
Do you ever?
Erwinstown beat us once. No, before points, I think it was.
Do the rest of you remember that Erwinstown beat you and Fermanagh? They were the only team to beat you. Was that right?
I remember that. All right.
And who was the main opposition at that time?
That was the year Fermanagh went in, the first time they were into the junior championship, the junior league.
That was in 19...
31. It was around about 1931 or 32.
Around about 1931 or 32.
Everton came to Mulek, and what did they beat us from? Oh, Jesus, to give us the greatest.
It was 13-8. 13-8, that's what it was.
And Mulek never went, Mulek fell away altogether. They never went back in for a couple of years.
There was a Joe Gallagher, they used to call him Joe. Joe Blow was the reporter.
He was, that's right.
And he wrote that this came as a surprise to the Mulek man, who had an undefeated record of 10 matches. And he went on then to describe it. But I think the next time he was brought home on the bus from Erwinstown, he maintained he told you that when he got home to Ballyshannon with the life and a bit of the shorty never be cut.
Wait did I tell you the thing about that day? there was a Billy Bittles on the specials in Belleek, and there was a Hamilton, a policeman in Belleek. And Hamilton kept goal from Mulek that day, and Billy Bittles, he was playing a forward, and the ball was through in and away. Billy Bittles went with it, and he scored a goal. The first goal. He was a B-man. He was a B-man or a special in Belleek.
He was on the special B-man.
And what year was that, in 31?
It was in back very, very long.
Tommy Campbell said something about the young Erne.
1930.
In 1930, there was a B-man played for Mulek. I see Tommy Campbell has just come in here. And Tommy, do you remember the Mulek team in 1931?
I do. I remember cycling with the Mulek team to Irvinstown to a final. Do you remember that year? We started at Willie Goddard at the cross. About 40 on bicycles.
Supporters and players.
Supporters and players. And I think, did Mulek win that match?
That was the Red League, was it?
No, that was before the Red League.
There's
1938. It was 1938.